Let's talk about hair loss, something that happens to both men and women. You might be surprised to know that each strand of your hair is actually made from a tough protein called keratin. Keratin is like tiny dead cells all stuck together. Normally, your hair should be nice and thick, growing steadily from all those little pockets in your scalp called follicles. But sometimes things can go a little out of balance inside our bodies, messing with those hair growth cycles. This can make your hair fall out faster than it grows back, leading to hair loss. Let's look at some examples. If you are low on certain minerals, you might see your hair thinning out. Hormonal imbalances can also be a culprit, making your hairline creep back at the forehead. And if your immune system gets confused and attacks your hair follicles, you might lose hair in patches. Now, a little hair loss is normal as we get older. Our bodies just don't make those tiny hair building factories as efficiently anymore. But if you see a lot of hair coming out in a short time, like less than a year, that could be a sign of something bigger going on inside, because hair follicles are very sensitive to what's happening in your body. In this video, I will crack the code on some of the main reasons why hair falls out for both men and women, and explore some natural ways to fight back with healthy foods. But before we go any further, just a friendly reminder that this video is intended for educational purposes only. Be sure to consult your doctor. Fluctuating hormone levels. The first common cause of hair loss in both men and women is an imbalance in androgen hormones, specifically dihydrotestosterone. In men, DHT can cause receding hairline or baldness at the back of the head. In women, it can lead to overall hair thinning. DHT attaches to hair follicles, causing them to shrink and ultimately reduce in size. This disrupts the hair growth cycle and makes it difficult for new hair to grow. Reduced blood circulation. Not getting enough oxygen and nutrients to your scalp can definitely lead to hair loss. This can happen if your blood circulation isn't the best. It's more common in people who are overweight, have diabetes or insulin resistance, or enjoy a heavy diet in refined carbs and alcohol. These things can kind of gum up the work and make it harder for nutrients to reach your hair follicles. There is a molecule called nitric oxide that helps open up your blood vessels and improve circulation, including to your scalp. So how do you get more nitric oxide? Watermelon juice is a natural source of nitric oxide. Snack on celery, because this crunchy veggie is another good source. Exercise is a great way to boost your circulation overall. L-arginine-rich foods. This amino acid helps your body build protein and can also contribute to nitric oxide production. It's found in many protein-rich foods you already eat, like fish, red meat, poultry, whole grains, beans, and dairy. Now here is a bonus perk. Boosting nitric oxide can also help prevent hormonal imbalances that can contribute to rapid hair loss. Insufficient zinc. Zinc might act like a bodyguard for your hair follicles. Zinc may help block an enzyme in your body that can convert testosterone into DHT, a hormone that can contribute to hair loss in some people. If you are not getting zinc in your diet or your body isn't absorbing it well, this could be a factor in your hair loss. The good news is there are ways to increase your zinc intake. You can take 25 mg of zinc-based glycinate on daily basis. Zinc-based glycinate is a type of zinc that's generally well absorbed. While zinc might block the conversion of testosterone to DHT, copper helps keep zinc balanced in your body. It might also help prevent premature graying. Imbalance of scalp microbes. Living on your scalp are tiny organisms called microbes, which include a specific type of fungus called malassezia. Normally, these microbes play nice and feed off the natural oils your scalp produces. But sometimes things can get a bit out of hand. Now, how does this happen? If you use a lot of hair products with harsh chemicals, it can disrupt the balance of these microbes on your scalp. This can lead to an overgrowth of malassezia. This overgrowth can produce irritants that inflame your hair follicles, itchiness, and flaky skin. Digestive problems. To grow healthy hair, your body needs a whole crew of helpers, amino acids, minerals, and vitamins like biotin, copper, zinc, and lysine. And you need a good digestive system to absorb these nutrients from your food. If you are experiencing bloating, gas, indigestion, heartburn, or gut inflammation, it might be a sign your digestion isn't working at its best. This could mean you are not absorbing enough of those hair-healthy nutrients, which can lead to hair loss. Luckily, there are natural ways to support your digestive system. Apple cider vinegar and betaine hydrochloride can aid in digestion and help balance stomach acid. Digestive enzyme capsules and cabbage juice can help break down food more effectively, making it easier for your body to absorb nutrients. By strengthening your digestive juices with these options, you might see an improvement in nutrient absorption, which could benefit your hair health. Intestinal permeability. Losing hair in patches can sometimes be a sign of an autoimmune condition. In these conditions, the body's own immune system, which normally fights off germs, mistakenly attacks healthy tissues. Hair follicles can be one of the targets in this case. One theory suggests a link between autoimmune hair loss and intestinal permeability. This means the lining of your intestines might be allowing some unwanted particles to leak into your bloodstream. This leaky gut could potentially trigger inflammation throughout the body, and that inflammation might lead your immune system to attack your hair follicles, causing hair loss. Thyroid problems. The thyroid gland plays a big role in many bodily functions, including hair growth. An underactive thyroid or an overactive thyroid can both disrupt the hair growth cycle and lead to hair loss. If you are experiencing hair loss along with fatigue, weight changes, or other symptoms, talk to your doctor to get your thyroid checked. Very soon, I will make a detailed video on thyroid problems so that you can have in-depth information. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. High stress. Many people experience sudden hair loss, and sometimes stress might be the culprit. This happens because of a hormone called cortisol, which gets cranked up when we are feeling overwhelmed. High cortisol levels are usually caused by chronic mental or emotional stress, but other things can also trigger it. This could be taking steroid medications, going through menopause, battling a serious illness, or simply not getting enough sleep. Here's how cortisol messes with your hair growth. It disrupts the normal cycle your hair follicles follow. Imagine your hair follicles as tiny factories that grow hair. Cortisol pushes these factories into a resting phase where hair growth basically stops. Eventually, the hair that's already grown sheds and falls off. So we have talked about the reasons behind hair loss and how it can vary from person to person. Now let's get to the good stuff. Solutions. Boost blood flow. Increase blood circulation to your scalp by raising nitric oxide levels. Eat berries for vitamin C, nitrates from arugula, beets and celery, green tea, and the green flesh of watermelon. To improve circulation, exercise at least twice a week, including cardio. Foods high in trace minerals. Consume beef liver, pumpkin seeds, shellfish, oysters, Brazil nuts, sea kelp, and sea salt. These foods are high in zinc, iodine, and selenium. These minerals promote cell division and protein synthesis in the hair follicle, in addition to assisting in hormone balance. Protein. Here are some specific amino acids that your body needs for hair health: lysine, methionine, cysteine, arginine, and tyrosine. They work together to make hair strong and flexible. These amino acids can be found naturally in pasture-raised eggs, beef liver, shellfish, red meat, and grass-fed cheese. Hair care. You might have heard about showerhead filters that remove fluoride from tap water. While some theories suggest a link between fluoride and hair loss through potential thyroid weakening. To protect your hair's keratin, use sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. Dry shampoo can cause dandruff and irritation to the scalp, so if you use it regularly, stop using it right away. Rosemary oil. Once a week for 10 to 15 minutes, massage rosemary oil into your scalp. Let it sit overnight and wash with a mild shampoo the next morning. Rosemary oil naturally inhibits reductase and DHT, the hormone that typically causes hair loss. Digestion. Consume fermented foods such as kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and pickles to fortify your stomach and enhance the absorption of nutrients. In order to restore stem cells in the hair follicle root, these foods aid in the absorption of more minerals and amino acids. Supplements. Take into consideration using supplements like vitamin D3, virgin cod liver oil, zinc bisglycinate, L-arginine, and nutritional yeast that slow down the shedding phase of hair and accelerate the growth phase. I really appreciate your support. If you found this content helpful, could you please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell? This way you will stay in the loop with the latest nutrition and health insights. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos, and until next time, stay healthy and take care.